What is going on, guys? Craig1287 here. I'm bringing you some Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare gameplay. This is running on the PC because it did eventually come out on the PC after releasing on the Xbox One. And Origin, one of the things that they've started doing is they allow you to get access to certain games that they put on this program. They allow you to get access to them for 72 hours. I think some differ on the amount of time that they allot for you to trial it, but you can download it at any point, and it doesn't start until you actually run the game for the very first time, and you get X amount of time, in my case for Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, 72 hours to play. So I popped it on a weekend and got a few opportunities to play it, and the gameplay that you're seeing going on there in the background is actually my very first round of the game. I had absolutely no clue what I was doing going into it, doing all the matchmaking and whatnot. I ended up getting into a mode that was kind of like the actual game would be, where it's just you versus AI zombies, and they come at you in waves. This is not any player versus player or anything like that. I didn't really want to get into that since I didn't even know how the game worked. And so it was a fun game. I don't plan to pick it up unless it goes on sale for like, I don't know, $5. And even then I probably would never play it, probably just to show my support, really. And so, yeah, so that's what you're going to be seeing going on in the background. And it's a full, unedited, full-length round. That's why the video is, you know, around 20 minutes. So hope you guys do enjoy that. Now, I do want to say there's a lot of things that I've got going on for videos that I plan to do in terms of hardware reviews. Some of them a little more interesting than others, some more complex than others, and yeah, so one of the things that I just find very funny, one of my guys in TG, Nylum, he introduced me to Google Cardboard, and I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was like what's that thing called? The Onion. I thought it was going to be something from The Onion, because, you know, they got Google Glass, this really high-tech and expensive $1,500 device that's very small, sleek, and all that. And then you have this Google Cardboard, and I thought it was a complete joke. But check it out. What it is kind of like turns your phone through a app into, and the use of the Cardboard add-on, or whatever you want to call it, device, it kind of turns it into like an Oculus Rift. It turns it into like a VR type of thing. And I actually downloaded the app that it uses and just kind of held it up to my face and tried to, you know, go cross-eyed and whatnot to get it to work. And I kind of get it to an extent working and functioning, but it was very blurry. Things were not coming in, and I could still see a whole lot of things like my hands, and I could see what was, you know, around me, above the phone and below the phone, and you didn't really have that sense of immersion that you would get with something like the Rift or Sony's Project Morpheus, or the recently released thing that Samsung and Oculus are doing with their Note 4, I believe is what that phone is called. And so I ordered a kit, a DIY kit that has all the lenses and magnets and the cardboard actual cutout to make this Google Cardboard. And so I'm tempted to do a review on that when I get it. I plan to do an unboxing and show you the actual process of me creating it, and hopefully some footage of me using it. And yeah, I've got a little Bluetooth controller. It kind of looks like an Xbox controller, an Xbox 360 controller, that I have for my Android phone that I use to play certain things, like just some random games, racing games, and some first-person shooters and whatnot, because I hate using the on-screen touch controls for those kinds of things. And so I got that. I'm going to see if I can find some games that allow for 3D and would take advantage of this cardboard thing. Otherwise, I'll just mess with some of the demos that they have using Street View and Google Earth and some of these things. I think I saw a demo for like a roller coaster ride, so I'm very excited to try that out. And if it turns out good enough, then I will do a full official unboxing and review and first impressions and all that good stuff. Now, another thing that I wanted to do is I got a new wireless router, and my computer's hooked up via wired, but it's a really solid router, good for gaming. I'm also using my Wii U, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and all sorts of things, my cell phone, my Microsoft Surface 2 Pro tablet PC thing. All these things are connected to it, and so I figured I would do a review on that. Not really get too in depth with it because it's just a router. I can't really show gameplay improvements and whatnot, but I mean, I can tell you if my ping improved and general connectivity improved. But I also got it because I want to keep doing a lot of stuff with the Steam in-home streaming, and my previous router was a very big bottleneck for that. So I'll get some footage for that. And yeah, I definitely plan to do a review on that, except I'm really taking my time because there's so many things that are involved with that, and just trying to get a good feel for all the things that I'm benefiting from now owning this new router. I think that review is going to take some time, and I'll try to get as much footage of all the different things that it impacts as possible. So I'm going to try to get a review out for that. Let's see, what else? I also got a XIM4, that's XIM4, which is a device for my PlayStation 4. You can actually use it with a PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. I don't currently own an Xbox One. So I'm currently using it on my PlayStation 4 for things like Second Son, Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, Warframe on there whenever I rock out Warframe, not on the PC, but with the friends of mine that don't have a gaming PC yet, slackers. And so, yeah, so I'm using it on there, and it allows me to connect a mouse and keyboard to the PlayStation, and it kind of tells the PlayStation, it converts the inputs from the mouse and keyboard into a DualShock 4 input, and it's a really cool device, very complex. I'm still starting to get a hang of it, so that review is going to take a pretty good amount of time for me to try it out with a whole bunch of different games that all have different inputs and things like that, and to really get a feel for it, because it's not true one-to-one mouse movement that I would have for the PC. It's very close. I got to give these guys credit. What they have done is simply mind-blowing, but it's not perfect, but it's enough to make me happy, so I'm going to get a review out for that again when I get enough footage collected and enough just raw hands-on experience with it. And finally, when I can get the monitor, it's already released in the US, but it's sold out everywhere. I wasn't able to get my hands on it yet. The Asus, what's the full name? The Asus RoG Republic of Gamers Swift PG278q. That's off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that is the name of it, or the number of it. The 144 Hertz G-Sync 1440p monitor of theirs that recently released. That's it's like $7.99 on Newegg. I'm set up to get email reminders from that, and I'm also going to keep checking my local Best Buy to see if they get some in their inventory for online or in-store pickup. And those are my two current means. I might try out Tiger Direct, but I really want to get that monitor. And if I am able to get that this month, expect to see a review of that as well. And again, I'll just try to get as much footage as I can. I can't really show you recorded gameplay footage because YouTube only supports 30 frames per second. You won't be able to experience 120 or 140, 144 hertz, or even 60 hertz, and you especially wouldn't be able to experience what G-Sync is. But I definitely want to just get as much about that as I can and try to make it as clear to you guys as to why this thing that I'm spending $800 on just for a monitor, something that costs more than a console, that costs more than my actual graphics card, why I'm spending that much money on it. So yeah, those are the big things that I'm working on right now. No additional ones set. I believe that's just kind of 4, 3.5. That Google Cardboard thing is still really goofy. But yeah, a lot of really exciting things going on for hardware reviews that I would like to do. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. I'm going to let the rest of the video play out with the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare footage. I hope you guys don't want to see more of this because I really, again, don't plan on getting it. But I hope you do enjoy at least seeing this right here. The game's pretty fun. It's just I've got so much other stuff on my plate from Steam sales and just all the other multiplayer games that I'm playing right now, from Warframe to Firefall to of course Battlefield. And it's just I don't have enough time to get another multiplayer shooter in my life right now. So I hope you guys do enjoy all the gameplay. Have a good one. Ta-ta.
We don't want them all!